Hey everyone, Jared Gaspy, your local real estate superhero here again. Happy Thursday. So we are doing our morning gratitudes. Anyone who watches any of my videos knows that I do my mornings by starting them off with things that I'm grateful for. Figure if I can start my day off with something I'm grateful for, it puts me in a good mindset for starting the rest of the day. And if it takes 5 minutes for me to share that with you guys, then I'm willing to do that, especially if some of the questions I ask or some of the things I talk about maybe makes you guys think about what makes you grateful. And then maybe it kind of helps streamline someone else's day too. And so a lot like with a lot of what I do, if I can make one person's day a little bit better, I'm going to count that as a win. So doing 5 things that make us grateful. Starting off number 1, I put Mr. Corona's interview went well. So I made a little bit of a short video yesterday about it, basically saying, hey, I'm getting interviewed as a guest speaker over on Mr. Corona's channel. And so his name's Joel. He's a really cool guy, and he's got really popular Facebook page, and yeah, he asked me if I wouldn't mind being a guest speaker on one of his videos, and it was really cool. And I've never been interviewed in that format before. I like to hope that I didn't fumble my way around it too much, but I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it. Apparently it was really good. We'll see. I haven't watched it. I just was doing it. And so some things sounded cool whenever I was talking. Other things I said and I was like, all right, we're gonna move on. So it'll be interesting to rewatch, but he's given me permission to kind of share it around my platforms too. So I got it re-downloaded last night so that way I can upload it myself, and we'll make sure that everyone's got a chance to see it too. So that's the really cool part. Number 2, I put controlling my night into the morning. One thing I've been trying to do a lot of is just start waking up earlier. And so I used to be able to wake up around 4 a.m. every single day. And that hasn't been the case. I think I've been working more than I used to, even back whenever I worked at a funeral home. That was a good 12 hours a day plus, but now I'm doing, 16 hours a day. And so it's taken a little bit of a toll on my sleep. And so I'm wanting to kind of mitigate that. And not mitigate it by saying I'm going to work less, but work a little bit smarter and make my nights a little bit more controlled. So that way I can wake up a little bit earlier and just kind of start getting a routine going. And it's starting to work, which is really cool. And so I'm really happy about that. Number 3, I've been cooking more frequently. And yeah, that's something that I'm really happy about. And that's just because I've had a few days where you eat really crummy food and you kind of feel sluggish, but you kind of expect that because it's McDonald's. Of course I'm going to feel sluggish. But then I have recently had the alternatives, which shows the fact that I'm getting older, and I'm not happy about that. Not a fan, but it's the fact that I ate really healthy foods for a day and it made me feel phenomenal. And I felt really good. I can go and just keep on going and tackle the world. It was the post I made a few days ago where it was you ever feel like you could just keep crushing it? It was that, because it was just night and day on how I felt. And so I'm trying to incorporate a lot more cooking into my daily routine just to where, I can make whenever I'm not cooking more efficient. So that's number 3. Number 4, I put 2 into escrow yesterday. Got 2 new deals opened up in escrow yesterday. Really excited about it. And it's just fun to be able to say. Usually, it's 1 deal or something like that. But I try to, average around 3 to 4 deals into escrow every single month. And so getting 2 in 1 day is just kind of let's cut that shit in half and burr. And so I'm really happy about that. It's a little braggy, and so I apologize, but it is what it is. Number 5. Okay, well, number 5 is also kind of braggy. I'm building a legitimate brand. The only reason why I say that is because I'm having a lot of people reach out to me, both, people that I've talked to and people I've never talked to. And I think that's what it is, there are really cool things going on, like me getting interviewed from, other people that have a good standing in the community. But that's relationships that I've built, and that's phenomenal. It's obviously helping me with building other relationships, but I'm having a lot of people that I don't know reach out to me, and that's really cool. And it's agents and it's people. And so I'm having agents reach out to me because they're curious about how I've garnered success or how I've gotten where I am. And I have other people reaching out to me because they know that I'm a source of, information, and I'm a resource that they can utilize. And so the fact that I'm becoming more well-known as someone who can help other people, that's something that I really want, because it's easy enough for me to be able to just go out and build relationships and help the people that I know, but I really want to be able to get to the point where I'm capable of helping people I don't know too. And so the fact that I'm building a brand is part of succeeding in that goal. If I can build a brand and help, even if it's only 20% more people, but it's people that I wouldn't have known, I wouldn't have talked to, I wouldn't have interacted with, I'm going to count it as a huge win. And so I even underlined legitimate. Like I'm building a legitimate brand right now of your local real estate superhero based around the idea of just wanting to help people. Because that's the goal, is to prove to people that you can have a fulfilled and abundant lifestyle just based off of wanting to go out there and help people. And so if I can do that, if I can help people, even people I don't know, I'm gonna do that. And so counting that as my big win. But that's cool, but it's also something I don't have control over. So it's not something I can lead into my question for the day. The question I'm asking you guys for the day is, I did things like the interview with Mr. Corona, which was really cool. I've never done anything like that before. So when's the last time that you did something that got you out of your comfort zone? What was it? Was it something really cool? Was it something that helped your business? Was it something that helped you emotionally? Was it something that you planned for, something you didn't plan for? What's the last time you really got out of your comfort zone? Those are some stories I want to hear. So let me know down in the comments below. If you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to like and subscribe, because YouTube gets a weird kick out of that. If you're watching on Facebook, please comment, because I love being able to interact with the comments there, as well as kind of talking to a lot of people through Messenger about this kind of stuff, because I love hearing some of these stories and I'm really excited to hear these ones. So let me know. I'll talk to you guys later, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.